Welcome back to the morning show on this Wednesday. It is time for Community College Connections, where we bring you to our local community colleges to learn more about the programs, opportunities, and experiences they have across Central Illinois. This morning, we find ourselves at Lincoln Land Community College. We are in a lab right now, a medical lab, and this is a really unique place, some place where a lot of people have maybe some personal experience in, but don't know a whole lot about. It's surgical technology. And to help us with that this morning, we've got Chris Topol. You're the director here at Surgical Technology, teaching students. Talk to us a little bit about your role.
So my role here at Lincoln Land, I'm the program director, like you said. So I kind of oversee the students. So we do a lot here. Like you said, surgical technology is like an area that's not really known about, but we work in the operating room, okay, with the surgeons. So we are at the beginning, we kind of set everything up, get everything ready for them, and then during the procedure, we're passing instruments and assisting them throughout the case. And then kind of at the end of the case, we kind of get everything cleaned up and get it ready for the next patient. So here at Lincoln Land, we have a 2-year program for surgical technology. Graduates get their associate's degree in applied science and surgical technology, as well as sitting for their national certification. I have 100% pass rate for my certifications. So as far as the program itself, it consists of both lecture, lab, and clinical. So the first couple semesters, we do a lot of simulation here in the lab, where we introduce them to the different instrumentation, and how to create a sterile field, how to maintain the sterile field, and things like that. And then once they get on to clinical, then they're working 3 days a week in one of the local facilities with a surgical technologist on real people.
It's really great to have this lab. We're looking at this scene now. We've got Kevin Leidy on the table helping us out. I'm just kidding. That's not Kevin Leidy. But this is a mannequin that your students get real hands-on training for, isn't it? That's important.
Yeah, it is important. It is extremely important for us to get this hands-on training, learning how to pass, how to handle the instruments, what the surgeon's going to be expecting. My job is to stay, a couple steps ahead of the surgeon to anticipate what they're going to need, and have that ready for them before they even ask for it.
Yeah, and again, I want to clarify, this is not Kevin Leidy sitting here, but if somebody were to get sick and need surgery, you're doing training, from opening the wounds to closing, even everything before. Talk to us about that benefit of this mannequin here that's helping teach.
Yeah, so this mannequin particular one that I have here, it allows us to simulate bleeding in a kind of an emergency environment. I'm actually working on getting a new mannequin that it actually shoots blood across the room, but yeah. So, but it allows us to have that realistic and that realism that you will find in the emergency or in the operating room, and just create that environment to where they can handle those things in a nice, safe area before they are ever introduced to it in the real world.
And we want that real hands-on training. If we have to get surgery one day, you see all these instruments, all these things like that. There's a lot of things happening. Somebody who maybe is interested, say, that's something I want to learn more about. Maybe they're thinking medical field. This is a field that has a high demand. Talk to me real quick how they can connect with you, where they can get more information.
So you can connect with me. Either best thing is usually just go to our website and through email. My email is available there at christopher.topol@llcc.edu. Or they can contact us through some other routes through the Lincoln Land website. And as far as it being in high demand, I mean, I can't stress enough how many people we really need for this job. And it is an extremely rewarding job. No matter what I do at the end of the day, whether I did something small or a huge, large case, I know that I've gone home and I've helped somebody. And to me, that's really important.
Yeah, so if you want to learn more about this field here, thanks so much, Kevin. I'm just kidding. But if you want to learn more about this, the lab they've got here, the programs they have to help you succeed in surgical tech, how cool is it, this real lab to have? We're going to connect you with all that. His email, website, links, and much, much more. Go to WCIA.com.